Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Laura Beth Dawes, Associate Professor of Communication in the School of Communication and Media at Kennesaw State University. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to get ready to edit a lecture video in Adobe Rush. So I'll cover 4 steps that you need to do before you get ready to edit. The first step is to record your lecture video. And yes, video, record yourself as a talking head. There's a lot of research on this topic that suggests that instructor created videos that show your face as well as have your voice along with it really helps foster instructor immediacy, which has been linked to really positive learning outcomes and positive experiences in the classroom, both online and in face-to-face. Also, video-based lectures are a little bit more engaging than just the audio-based lectures. It helps the students feel more connected to you as an instructor, and I think all of us who've taught online before understand the problems and difficulties of feeling disconnected from your class. So at least give your students the opportunity to feel more connected to you as an instructor. I really do recommend using your webcam on your computer, or either the one that's built in or an external one, and just be a talking head for 8 to 10 minutes on your topic. If you need over 15 minutes for your video, I recommend you split that up into 2 videos or more. Students are a little bit more likely to watch your videos if they find them to be short. And keep in mind that for our students, a lot of time, 8 minutes is actually a really long video compared to what they are watching elsewhere on the web. So 8 minutes is already a stretch. So just make sure that you keep your videos relatively short, 10 minutes max if possible. If it starts to go over 15, you need to regroup, and you also need to probably edit that down quite a bit. Before you get ready to record your video, I strongly recommend the use of a transcript. Type out every word you think you're going to say, and that helps keep you on target. As professors, I don't know if you have this problem, but I tend to ramble and get going off on tangents, and you can't do that in a lecture video. You'll lose them real quickly. So also, it helps to have a transcript for when you want to create captions, either if you want to upload a set of captions or yourself, or if you just want to check your captions against what you think you said. A transcript always helps, and it takes time, but it's just one more level of preparation you can do that helps make your videos the very best they can be. Once you've got your video recorded, then save it as an MP4 file. I record my videos all in QuickTime. I'm a Mac user. Windows has some great tools as well for quick and easy recording. So just store your video as an MP4 file. And I recommend that you consider storing your videos on some sort of external hard drive or external storage. These files can get pretty large, and they can take up a hard drive real quickly that might be needed for other things. They can also take up quite a bit of space on cloud-based storage. So I always use an SD card to store my raw video files. That way I've got a record of them. I don't have to go back and recreate necessarily if something goes wrong, but I still have that raw video file. SD cards are relatively inexpensive, and they also store a ton of data. So I've been using the same SD card for several years and haven't run out of space just yet. So after you've saved your file, then you need to go through whatever visual aid you intend to use and kind of collect your visuals. So this takes a little bit of time, but once you get the hang of it, it really doesn't take all that much time. I've got here in the link to this YouTube video this exact presentation where you can click on each of the buttons here to take you to directions on how I recommend you save your visual aid as an image. So it's possible that you have created your video lecture based on a PowerPoint presentation. I've got instructions there about how to save each individual slide as an image. Again, am a Mac user, and I hate PowerPoint, so I always use Adobe Spark or sometimes Prezi to illustrate and annotate my lectures that I would do in class. And so for the video I'm walking you through today, I've created my lecture materials in Adobe Spark. And what I like to do is just take screenshots of each page. That's what I've done here with this exact video, created a lecture supplement in Spark, and I have screenshotted each of these images and overlaid them onto my video. I've got directions again in this link in the YouTube video with this exact presentation that tells you how to take screenshots. Really what you're going for here is collecting not just your video file, but images to support that video as well. Adobe Rush is not great for the type of video that you may have recorded in Media Space if you're at Kennesaw State University, faculty member who's familiar with using MediaSpace or Kaltura, where it does a real quick and easy overlay of you on top of the visual aid. This is really for creating a totally different type of lecture video, and my students have responded well to them. So Kaltura or other tools work perfectly fine for those. And you can do a side-by-side in Rush if you wanted to have your face beside your lecture video, but you're probably here because you want something different. And so we're going to walk you through how to create totally different, a little bit more engaging lecture videos. Last step is start your Rush project. So that means open up Adobe Rush and import your content to a new project, and then watch the next video on how to edit all of that content together. If you're not sure how to start a new project in Rush, let me walk you through it really quickly. You will open up Adobe Premiere Rush and then click on the button that says Create a New Project. And once you create a new project, what you'll do is select the items that you want to include in your project. So I'm going to select my tutorial movie, and then I can also from here choose other images that I might want to include as well. So you just select on each of the images that you want to include in your video. And from there, watch video number 2. We'll talk about how to edit those videos together once you've got all that information included.